Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Work in Progress Wednesday, and of course yesterday we started this wonderful picture. So we're going to finish it. Hi Alex, hi Dana, hi Yvonne, hi Ashley. Um, Hello Melissa. Who else do we have in here today? Lots of people today. Yay me. Uh, oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that, Dana. Hospitals are not fun. Yes, those gnomes are really adorable. Oh, Alex, that's no fun. What were you in the hospital for, Dana? And hopefully you're feeling better now. Hospitals are just terrible. I hate hospitals. Oh, I hope it's feeling a bit better. I know when my lower back was hurting, it sucked. And I don't know why my little member counter isn't showing 16. We now have 16 members. Yay! Ah, I'm building an office in the garage. That sounds like fun. Not. It's going to be cold in the winter and damp. Oh, he's doing it for you. Ooh. Well, make sure that you get a fireplace out there so that you can stay nice and warm. Hi, Sarah. Yes, update on the husband. COVID negative. So there is no COVID in my house. Yay! So he will be going back to work tomorrow. Hi, Stacy. So what is everybody working on today? Oh, well, that sucks, Dana. Oh, the office will be his. I see. He's putting the office in the garage so he can use it and be away from you. I understand. So now that I know that there's no COVID in the house, I won't have to delay sending out the books when we do our draw this coming Saturday. So, oh, well, that's nice of him. So you can see. It's always good. So we're going to finish her today. I have been fiddling. I have a tendency when I'm on the phone to just color. So you're coloring a strawberry picture. Wonderful. Just a heads up to anybody that is in the Facebook group and has been working on a dive into Dover picture. Today is the last day to get that in. Make sure that it's in before the end of stream today because we will be drawing on that at the end of stream today. So if you have a picture that you are working on that is almost done but not quite, get it in there. Ah, yeah, cooking supper. Yeah. Hi, Kelly. You're not late. You're never late. I was actually a bit early, so I don't like typing. And there was so many people saying hi, so I had to. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll have to look those up and give them a try. I don't get out to Walmart very much, so I've got a lot done on her. We've got all her skin done. I did do her eyes and her lips, and I finished her um, Phoenix here. and her tattoos here. So I've got this tattoo, her hair, and this little phoenix here to finish up. And then we'll be all done with this one. Of course, the background was done first. I printed her over top of the background. So the background colors are visible, obviously, in her hair, but they won't be once I'm done. So. Oh, what did I miss? Yeah, yeah, nobody's late. What did I miss, Dana? Oh, they have a 13 count, a 15 count, and a 40 count. Okay, cool. Good to know. So I'm going to switch over, and I have posted the uh, Saturday stream, all ready to go for the giveaway on Saturday. So I hope you are all looking forward to that. Hopefully you can all hear me. Make sure that my mic's not muted. Okay, no, it's not. This is a PDF done by Scott Howden. Oh, nice. And it is done on 110 cardstock. The background was done with the June 6 inks. These inks. Okay, good. As long as you can hear. And I use a Hewlett Packard DeskJet, a 3720. It's an inkjet printer. Okay, good. So I'm going to start. We've already got a yellow lay down, so I'm going to start at the tips of her hair with some yellows. And this is lemon yellow. These are Prismacolor pencils that I'm using because that's what I'm using. And people say I don't use my Prismas enough, so. And also the white covers this ink very nicely, so. Oh, nice. Okay, now we're going to work off of the yellow with some orange. And just flick that orange up. I know typically you work from the scalp down, but with the different movements in her hair, it's a lot easier to work from the tips up. Because her hair goes everywhere. Yeah, this is a Nina. No, it's Spring Hill? Spring Hill 110. Yes, the printer is a Hewlett Packard inkjet 3720. And the paper is a 110 cardstock. I do believe it's Spring Hill. I'd have to pull that package out of the trash to figure it out. I put all my paper in my bin, in my paper holder thing. Yes, that is correct. Yes, Manga Pop can be no, the Spring Hill isn't very toothy at all, and that's one of the reasons why I'm using the Prismas on it, is because they're a good squishing pencil. You don't need a lot of tooth for them to work well. And this girl's hair goes in every direction. I'm trying to follow the different hairlines. Yeah, 110 is very heavy. I can't use it in my Xerox machine. It doesn't like it. In my laser jet, my laser printer. It does not like it at all. So I'm just putting in little bits of orange here and there. And then we're going to add some reds. Oh, nice. Yeah, the cardstock is heavier. So I'm going in now. I was using cadmium orange hue, and now I am using crimson red. Not that you guys are following along or anything, but in case you decide to, or somebody else decides to use this video later for information purposes. I bought a whole bunch of them the other day, and it has actually been confirmed through Blick that they are discontinued. So Blick no longer carries them because they have been discontinued. So if you like the Caran d'Ache blender stick, this thing here, they are they are going to be discontinued. So if you have an opportunity to purchase them, you should purchase them if you like them. If you don't like them, then don't worry about it. But Blick did confirm today. Bobby called them, and Blick did confirm with her that they are being discontinued. Yes, cats will do that, especially if you're trying to color. Just going in little flicks, trying to fill in the hair here in the direction that the hair is going, which is everywhere. Scott Howden's hair is always everywhere. He always draws things in so many different directions, which is cool, but it's hard to follow sometimes. Yes. Sometimes I forget that, people watch this after the fact and sit there going, well, what color is she using? And I sometimes forget to say. Still surprises me that people watch it, so. All right. Hi, Bobby. I was just telling people about Blick's information that you told me about. And that Caran d'Ache blender situation. All right. Now I'm going to go back with the yellow. And we're going to smoosh things together. I missed a spot. I want her hair to look like little flames, so that's why I'm doing it these colors. Yeah, they have them on Cult Pens, and they also have them on Jerry's Artorama. Jerry's kind of tricks you though, because they have them listed in Jerry's under watercolor pencils. I don't know why, but they have them listed as watercolor blenders, but they're not. You look at the package and it's the regular ones. My dishwasher is singing to me. Sorry guys, I gotta turn it here so I can get into the edges. Now I'm putting quite a bit of pressure on this yellow because I'm using it to blend as well. Now if I blend too much of the red out, I'll go back over it. But I'm using the yellow to blend everything together, so I'm putting quite a bit of pressure on it, as you can probably tell, because I'm smooshing it. I'll wipe it off here so I don't get too much of that orange into the yellow. Alex, there's a Blick store in Portland, heading up into Portland. There's actually one fairly close to us. It's only like an hour away. And also, Alex, if you go to Salem on Commercial Street, there's a little store there called Runaway Arts and Crafts. They have some of the Caran d'Ache stuff there too. Well, no, you can't walk to Portland. Ah. Well, I haven't gone to it yet, so. That makes sense. There's another store that somebody told me about that's out here as well, that I'm going to be going to as well, Ashley. So I'm just taking the blender and I'm just blending everything together so that her hair looks like a fiery mess. Oh, that's cool. I wish we had rain. Rain would be good. Oh, thank you, Valerie. I appreciate that. You got rain in Arizona? That's a good thing. All right, now we're going to work on the little bird. I'm going to sharpen this yellow up again. Yeah, I know how you feel there. Yes, absolutely. The next if blah, 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 one of these days we'll get together and go up into the nether regions of Oregon, outside of Albany, and I'll take you to the little place in Salem. It's awesome. Okay, so I've used some lemon yellow and some carmine orange hue, and now I'm going to use some crimson lake on the edges of the bird's neck feathers here. I'm also going to use a bit of crimson red going down into that orange. Then we're going to go through and your store out here in Oregon that you were telling me about. Me and Alex were talking about it. I still have to get out there. It was put on hold because of hubby's possible coronavirus scare. Thankfully, he does not have it. So now I can go. I can go out a little bit. We don't go very far because our numbers out here suck. We have horrible numbers out here. I don't blame you there, Melissa. I took things out for dinner and I still don't want to do it. So I'm going back and forth between these three colors, the Crimson Lake, the crimson cadmium orange, sorry, and the lemon yellow. I'm going to I start off with the lemon yellow down here on the bottom of the bird, and then I'll work into the red tones, um, trying to emulate a flame color. My dishwasher just told me the dishes were clean. That's about as far as I go with dishes sometimes. Okay. Oh, well, that's nice of him. It's always good to have somebody cook for you every once in a while. Or all the time, whichever. My husband would cook for me if I let him in my kitchen. I have a thing about people in my kitchen. They always put things back in the wrong spot. Exactly, they need time to soak. Now I'm just going to blend it with the lemon yellow. And then we're going to go up into the tail feathers. Thank you, Deb. I appreciate that. Yeah, the fiery phoenix. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to put down the yellow and then I'm going to add the orange and the red as we go up the wing, or the tail, I mean. And then making the tips of the tail the darker of the red. And then we're going to take a little bit of the lighter red here. Just going to bring it in. And then we're going to blend it together. I'm just going to blend that red in to the other red, and then I'm going to use the yellow to blend the rest of it. Brighten that orange up and brighten that yellow up. Like so. Oh, I guess I better find my brush before I start, doing horrible things with my hand. Now I'm going to go around his eye with the Crimson Lake, and I'm going to darken that up and bring it out. Like that. Now we're going to take a different yellow. This one, Canary Yellow, which is a deeper yellow than the lemon yellow. Absolutely, strawberries can be different colors. So far, I have used Crimson Lake, Cadmium Orange, and Lemon Yellow. And then we're going to go with Canary Yellow down here on his beak. And then we're going to use black for his feet. For his leg. Okay, and then we have the sun here on her arm. Yes, the canary yellow is a bit darker, has a little bit more of an orange hue to it, an orange undertone, so to speak, just a darker. So we're going to start with the canary yellow, just at the edge of her arm here. Then we're going to work into the lemon yellow. Then we're going to work into the orange. I'm going to turn you here just a bit so I can get the right angle on it. And I got to sharpen this orange. Oh no! Red gel pen. I have so many gel pens, I don't think I could run out of a red. I don't use gel pens a whole lot. But I have a lot of them. I just don't use them a whole lot. So I'm going into the flames here with some orange. Now I'm using the cadmium orange hue number 118. And then I'm going to take the crimson red, which is 924, and I'm just going to do the line here between the yellow and the orange and feather it in a little bit. Do those ones that are behind a little bit. And then we're going to take the Crimson Lake and we're going to go into it. Yes, her top is a neon orange. The majority of this I did um, on Tuesday's Tips and Tricks Tuesday. So if I miss something and you're wondering, you know, what color her skin tones are or that sort of thing, all of those are on the Tips and Tricks Tuesday video for this picture. Now I'm going to blend it all together with the canary yellow, just because it's got that little bit of orange in it, so it'll blend it quite nicely and still brighten it up a little bit. As you can probably tell, she's quite flamey. I'm just going to use a bit of this to blend that red in to the yellow. There we go. All right. Okay, so then we have this tattoo down here to do. So we're going to need trying to think of the different colors that we're going to use for this. What colors should we use for this tattoo down here? I know some greens for the leaves. Thank you. It's a little bit of an odd tattoo with it being down here in floral. I'm just trying to think of the colors we're going to need for it. I'm going to grab grass green and a little bit of apple green and I need dark green. Nope, not olive. What's this one? Nope, not moss. And dark green. All right. So for down here, I'm going to use dark green, apple green, and grass green. Just going to sharpen these up. So we're going to start with the dark green, and we're going to do our edges and our shadow areas. And get those in there. Okay, I think that's it for the leaves. Thank you, Dawn. And then we're going to take our we're going to take our grass green, and we're just going to work up from the dark green. And then I'm just going to put a little tiny touches in here. Go down the edges just a bit. Not sure what to do there yet. And then we're going to take the apple green and we're going to blend it together. Now, should we go in full contrast and do the flowers in a purple or a pink or something like that? Are you trying to type on your phone, Dawn? I'm sorry, I missed it. I just noticed nice job 10A. I assume that's me. So what do you guys think? Should I stick with the yellows and the oranges, or should I go completely opposite and do little blue flowers or little purple flowers? Just filling in these leaves. Hi, Lisa. Where you been? You drawing pretty things again? Think we should stick with some reds, some oranges? All right, so let's find a different orange. Purple. Purple. Hey, Tammy. Good day, good day. So we got some purples. Purple if not orange, yeah. Yeah, purple would go really well. I think she's got a lot of orange and red on her now. So I think maybe purple might be a good compromise there. And I just so happen to have some purples out from doing a purple monster today. So I just so happen to have some purples out. So I'm going to use number 132. Oh no! Yeah, we were worried that my husband might have contracted it, but it seems that I just food poisoned him or something. He didn't have it. He came up negative. Yay! I'm really sorry, Lisa. I hope you're feeling better. So I'm just going into the darker areas with the purple hue. Number 132. And just doing a little bit of dark at the very tips of the flowers. The next color is much easier to say. It's lilac. Hey there, Pamela. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. So I'm just going to go in with some lilac now and drag that dark purple out. And take a little bit of that dark purple for the shadow area here. Such small little details. So this one is a lilac, 956. The other one I can't pronounce, and it is 132. Because exclamation point words. And Tammy, I saw your little monster today, and he's so cute. It was so funny because I got everything all set up and ready to go with my video. And then I got notification that your video went up. So I watched it and went, well, now I got to rethink my colors. Because great minds think alike. I'm just going to go through with some white and just make those stand out just a touch more. And I used a little bit of canary yellow and cadmium orange hue on the centers of the flowers. And then for this part here, this cloud, we've got some white going on here. And then we'll take a little bit of black. Just going to go around those flowers a little bit. And then we're going to blend it together with the white. Oh no, it's not your fault at all, Tammy. I thought it was cute. And I just went with it because I couldn't think of any other color. And yours has spots, mine doesn't. Mine's kind of green. Instead of tealy, it's more green. But it's still cute. I just love those little hugs. And you can all thank Tammy for that. Wow! That's awesome, Pamela. They did very well in the 100 Hugs book. Yes, absolutely. So now I'm going to take this canary yellow and I'm just going to give a little bit of a boost to the color around the bird. Almost like it's on fire. Be cool if I actually put it in screen, wouldn't it? All right. And then we're going to take the white, and we're going to make sure that her eyes are white. And then we're going to take a little bit of, do I already have it out? I already have it out. Where is it? Nope, 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 nope. Oh, that's warm gray. All right. Just take a little bit of cold gray, 10%. 10% cool gray. Just in the very edges, the shadowy areas. Like so. Yeah, I had a bit of a problem with it today, dragging the ink where I didn't want it to drag it. But that was because I was silly. So I'm just putting in a little bit of white in certain little areas that are going to catch some light. In her hair. Ah, okay. Well, that would explain it. There, that explains a lot. All right. I'm just going to take a little bit of gel pen. Let's make sure I get a gel pen, not Bye, Deb. Sorry I didn't see you leave if you have already left. All right. Oh, well that sucks. Well, that's the great thing about the little hug book is it definitely gives you the opportunity to figure out which ones are best for it. I'm going to just take a bit of the white and do down here around her nose and up here in her forehead area. And a little bit down here, I think. Okay. Switch on over, and there we have her. So we have completed this wonderful, wonderful Scout Howden picture of the Phoenix Girl. What do y'all think? Make sure I get all of the bits off of it before I rub my hand on it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, with a bit of white, that's not so fun. No problem at all, Tammy. If you need to go to sleep, honey, go to sleep. Well, thank you. I think she turned out quite nicely. So there is our Scott Howden picture. Now we got another hour. We've still got an hour to go, so what are we going to color now? What do you guys think? Should we start a picture in the book that I flipped through today? I think we should. I think we need to start a picture in here. Let's test the waters on this one. So that is all done. The background was done with inks. The coloring of her and her little buddy there and all her tattoos is done with Prismacolors. Yeah, absolutely. If you go quiet, we know you're having a nap. All right. So I got this book yesterday, and I did do a flip through of it today. It's adorable. Ashley. So let's see. What picture should we do in here? I like the fact that they put a dark and a light grayscale in. So it gives you the opportunity to um, use more color or less color. No, actually, I have been told by several people that my voice puts them to sleep. So it's very, very normal, I guess would be the word, for people to fall asleep to my streams. What you cooking, Sarah? You know we all want to know. So about the lines in this book, the Rachel Minsk company did watch my review and watch my flip through and said that the lines are a problem from the Amazon printing. And they did send me a PDF of this book as well, so I can print it myself and eliminate those lines, which was awesome of them. I think we're going to do this one just because it's right smack dab center of the book. Steak fajitas. Oh, I'm coming to your house. No problem at all, Bobby. Thank you very much for stopping in. I appreciate it. Actually, it doesn't dull the color a lot. It all depends upon what colors you're using and that sort of thing. I like grayscales because it makes it a lot easier to follow the colors. Now I'm looking for a page. What did I do with it? I've lost it. Do I stick it back in here? I have a cheat sheet. I don't know what I did with it. Oh no. I have lost my cheat sheet. Oh well. We're going to wing it. Alright, so we're going to... Oh, not color on this one. We're going to start with some eggshell. And hopefully I don't mess it up too bad because I'm winging it. The paper doesn't seem to be liking these Prismas too much. Um, it all depends upon if I'm coloring it on my own paper or if I'm coloring it on coloring book paper. Depending upon the coloring book paper on whether, what pencils it accepts will make the difference on what pencils I use. I color mostly grayscale stuff when I'm coloring for myself, and I use pretty much any pencil. But if I'm coloring in a coloring book, it all depends upon the depth of the grayscale and the paper that is in there in the book. So this paper is going to need a lot of blending. As you can probably tell. So we're going to be using a lot of color on this. And this is just the base coat. Just getting some color down on her. Ooh, hi Emily! Lurk away, my dear. Lentil soup, yum. So we finished one, Emily. Now we're working on a new one. So this is the one I finished. And I finished earlier than I thought I would, so we're going to start another one. As you all know, my hashtag for the month is Supers in September. And the reason why my hashtag is Supers in September, there's actually a couple of different reasons. One is a special guest that will be appearing on the show next Wednesday, who is a individual that has a YouTube channel, and he draws and colors superheroes. So he will be joining me next week to help promote his channel. He is very new to YouTube and has a very small channel, and I'd like to promote him the best I can because he is really, really good at drawing the superheroes and is getting better at coloring them. So he will be joining us next week, which is kind of cool. And the second reason is because September is my dad's birth month, and what better superhero can anybody have than their dad? Alright, now I'm going to take Peach, if I can find it, and we're going to actually take another color first. Where is it? Burnt sienna? No, burnt ochre. And we're going to go into the deeper areas under the hairline. Into those deeper shadow areas. bring them out a little bit. Now her face is quite shadowed on this side, so this side here is just a thin shadow. And once we get over there, we'll deepen that shadow up. And here is a deeper shadow. And that's the great thing about grayscale, is it shows you where those shadows are. Now, the grayscale doesn't replace the color that you need to put there, it just shows you where best to put those colors. In order to get a good depth in your coloring, use your darkest colors in your shadow areas where the grayscale is darkest. But don't use the grayscale shading as your shadows. Add color to it. It does make it a lot better. Yeah, absolutely. My dad's birthday is on the 5th. Which is Sunday. Yeah, figuring out your shadow areas is really difficult. When I first started coloring, I could not figure out shadows at all. And that's probably one of the reasons why I gravitated towards grayscale, because it does help quite a bit in seeing where those shadows should be. And it does make coloring them on a line art a little bit easier once you're able to figure out where those shadows are on a grayscale. I found anyway. I found that I was able to color a line art a lot easier and get those shadows in the right places a lot easier after coloring a grayscale. I'm still no good with noses. Oh, I'm sorry, Dana. Oh, sweet, Melissa. Yours, and I think Ashley's is on this month as well. Well, I know Ashley's is this month. I can't remember exactly what day. I know on the 25th we're having her birthday celebration, and I will be participating in that. And I'll be coloring her some cats, because that's her favorite thing, is cats. So I will be coloring some cats. 9:30 is you. Okay. So September 30th is Ashley's. And I've got some kittens to color for you. I find coloring in the book a little bit more difficult because I can't turn the book as well as I can a page. All right. Now we're going to go in with peach and we're going to extend that line out and cover up some of that dark sienna color. And we are definitely at the ugly teenage stage. This is the stage where a lot of people get afraid because it doesn't look the way that it should. It just kind of looks messy. And this paper isn't helping. Oh, nice. Well, happy anniversary, early anniversary. The 20th is mine and my husband's anniversary. It's our wedding anniversary. We got married in the backyard on the 20th of September. Sorry, concentration. Thank you, Ashley, and happy birthday. Everybody's anniversaries, birth anniversaries, wedding anniversaries. September is the month of anniversaries. Maybe I shouldn't have called it supers in September. It should have been anniversaries in September. This paper is not at all nice. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to blend it all out. Because the pencil just seems to be floating on top of the paper. It's weird. Yeah, I have one. I have one, and I probably should have used makeup instead of colored pencil. Might have gone on a little bit smoother. This is the stage where I usually end up going, I don't like it. But I know it's layering. It's getting those colors on there. Smooshing them together. They need the smoosh. Oh, I didn't wear, my husband didn't wear a tuxedo. He wore a pair of blue jeans and a pair of cowboy boots and his Stetson and a nice shirt. Like I said, we got married in the backyard. I wore a red velvet dress. Our wedding was literally 15 minutes from start to finish, including the reception. Was not a big wedding. We didn't want a big wedding. I did the big wedding thing. It wasn't a good ending, so just kept it small. And with it being down here in the US, my mom and dad couldn't come, so one day we'll renew our vows in Canada where my parents can come, but maybe, depending upon COVID. Actually, that's funny. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. My wedding dress was a red velvet dress with rhinestone shoulder straps, spaghetti straps. That's it. Now I'm going in with a light peach. And smushing it all together. Yep. Red dress, black thigh-high boots. That was my wedding. Can't wear those boots anymore, but it was fun when I could. I think I need a little bit more. This dark peach here. There's an odd shadow there. That'd be funny, Ashley. Oh, I'm sorry you can't color right now, Dana. By the looks of this lady's face, neither can I, so you're in good company. Sharpen my pencil. I'm going to make her pretty. I am. If you do that, Ashley, let me know because I really want to come. Or at least broadcast it so we can all see it. Yeah, I'll make it pretty. Paper or not. I might have to reprint it. See, I made it pretty. And the surprising thing is that this paper is actually a little bit better than regular Amazon paper in feel. Like it doesn't feel like it's really thin. But I have this problem with Prismas because when you first put down the first couple of layers, if you put them down too light, they tend to look cracked and look like it's crayon. But I'm finding that I'm having to, squish way too much. My poor little Prismas aren't liking it. They're going, no, no, too hard, too hard. And I think once I go over it with the blender pencil and squish it all together, it should be fine. I'm hoping. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Alex. I will not let the paper beat me. Oh, shush. You just shush there. I had Prismas on the desk. Only use a Caran d'Ache. Yes, I'm going to use the blender after I get the colors on. There's no point using the blender until the colors are on. No point using a blender until you smush it all. Yeah, I find that the Caran d'Ache doesn't do too much of a lift up of the Prismas. from what I've used of them. I don't use Prismas very often, so. I got to. All right, you go hold your hubby's wood. Yes, I can do it. I've got chicken out for dinner, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it. All right. Now we've added some peaches. Let's add some cream. We've done the peaches. Let's add some cream. Yes, I don't like the Prisma blender myself, so. Okay. And we need the white. And where else? You know, I completely missed her ear. Nobody ever told me to do the ear. Hey there, poet. Oh, that is definitely the wrong color. Ouch. Cat on the back is not good when you have a sore back. Alright, now we're going to take the Caran d'Ache and we're going to blend this, hopefully, into perfection. We're going to smush it. Smush it, smush it, smush it. And hopefully everybody will be here on Saturday. We will be doing the draw for 2 of the swatch books. So hopefully you can all make it for that. That should be fun. I have, of course, put up the video for that so you can ring the bell and ring the reminder, get the reminder, those sorts of things. Yeah, my husband is allergic to cats, so we haven't had a cat in a long time. Well, about 11 years. It was a choice, the cat or surgery. So hopefully this is making it look better, not worse. Now she just looks gray. Yeah, this paper is definitely not the best. The grayscale is just seems to be coming right up to the top. It's very weird. The pictures are gorgeous though. The images are beautiful. And I think the next one I do, I'm definitely going to print it. But I think she's okay. Aww. Well, shoo her away. Say, shoo, kitty, shoo. Oh dear. Yeah, no, my husband actually, has severe allergies to them. He can't breathe very good when there's a cat around. He likes cats and all. He grew up with them. But he's never been able to breathe properly because of them. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes it's psychosomatic, so sometimes just knowing that animal is there will bring on an allergy attack. If she doesn't know it's there, then she, you know. All right. I'm not happy with that, but I think that's about as much color as I'm going to get on there without making it really horrible. So let's start on her eyes. We're going to give her lovely green eyes. So we're going to start with the dark. And because I'm in the book, I can't really put it on the close-up camera without knocking everything off my desk. So I'm using dark green. The colors I used on the skin were eggshell, peach, and light peach, and burnt sienna, burnt umber. No, burnt ochre, sorry. For the eyes, we're using dark green, grass green, and apple green. And then we'll take the black for the center. And just around the edge. Just going to put in a little bit more of that dark green, a little bit, little tiny flicks. Thank you. Alright, now we're going to go through this one. Make sure that we get that dark color in there. Go around the edge. Do a couple little flicks. Welcome back, Dana. And then we're going to take the apple green. So we just went in with the grass green. Now we're going in with the apple green. And then we're going to take that dark green again. Like that. And then we're going to do the black. Like that. Now we're going to take a different peachy tone, a really light one. I got to find it. What's this one? And take a bit of beige, and we're going to do her eyelids a little bit. Because they're a little bit too white. And then we're going to sharpen the black. And we're going to do flicks for the eyelashes. Oops, that one went awry. There we go. Try to fill that in a little bit. There we go. Oh, and the gnome book. Yeah, it is pretty toothy paper in the gnome book. And then we're going to take some red. This girl has very, very large lips. Never colored lips this way before, so usually they all have pretty small lips. Just gonna going in with Crimson Lake. telling you. This paper is really, really, really rejecting this stuff. Pop manga coloring book is weird. Well, it's just the style of the book. Don't think I have. Well, I guess I do now, but don't have a lot of pop manga stuff. It's just not something I gravitate towards. So I'm just trying to get some layers of color going here so that the tooth of the paper can stop showing through. This paper is interesting. You put color down on it and the color all just seems to separate and move. It's very, very, very interesting. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to fight with this paper. Just color. Just accept the color. Maybe the paper has decided that her lips aren't supposed to be red. So now I'm just going to go over it with crimson red. And gently go over the white areas. I'll put those back in when I've got enough color on here for it to stop looking like it's cracked. She looks like she has cracked lips at the moment. She's been out in the sun too long. Oh, Tammy, if you're still there and not sleeping. Bob did a thing. I guess Tammy's sleeping. Tammy fell asleep. My watch is telling me, hey, you haven't done enough steps this hour. So I'm just going back and forth between the two reds, trying to build up some of that color and eliminate some of that paper, viewable paper. I may not have the skill to color these, but give it a good old college try. So I'm just going to use the blender, see if we can eliminate some of that tooth and make it all pretty. Without actually going over her teeth. Then we're going to add those little white areas back. And do her teeth. Now we're going to take that gray, we're going to do the gray in her eyes. And then some white. Hi, Ray. And of course, everyone knows that Ray will be starting at 5 o'clock my time, so in a little bit less than 8 minutes. So everyone make sure that you are subscribed to Ray's channel, and of course we will be heading over there in just a few minutes here. I'm going to do her eyebrows. I'm going to do them with a bit of this burnt ochre just to start. She's got some gray or blonde in her eyebrows. So I'll finish her eyebrows, and then we will take a look at the two progresses, the work in progress that we finished and the work in progress that we started. Yes, Yvonne, you should go to bed. It's late there. Okay, so we've got the light brown down. Now we're going to add some dark brown. Quite literally, that's the color. And move in the direction of the eyebrows. That's the great thing about grayscale, is it gives you the direction of the hairs, so you can follow them instead of just kind of guessing. Yes, it's very late to me, very early for you. All right, so I'm going to switch you over to the close-up. Well, that'd be silly, wouldn't it? I want to switch you to the close-up camera. So this is the work in progress that I started on Tuesday with doing the background with gel, or not gel, with ink, and then doing the coloring over top of that. And we did a wonderful phoenix lady with a tattoo that says "From the Ashes," and an Asian tattoo there, and some phoenixes, and all that fun stuff. Made her very fiery. So that one is completed. And then we started this new one in the book that I received yesterday called Angelic Beauties by Rachel Minsk. And we are using Prismacolor pencils on this as well. And I used burnt ochre, light peach, eggshell, and peach on the face. I used dark green, grass green, and apple green for the eyes. And for the lips, I used crimson red and crimson lake. And those are all of our colors that are on this woman, except for the browns in her eyebrows are burnt ochre and dark brown. And of course there's some black in there as well, and some white. And those are all the colors that we've used on this beauty so far. The paper in this book is a little bit thicker than normal Amazon print paper. However, it's really toothy as well. So I'm finding it a little bit more difficult to work with the Prismas, but I think we're making it work. So until next time, I want to say thank you all very much for watching and for joining me. Of course, please make sure that you join Ray over on her channel. Let's see if I can grab Ray's channel real quick here. Because she will be starting coloring another Kirby Roseanne. In just a few moments here as well. So we'll make sure that we get her channel linked here. Just 1 second. There we go. And I'm going to pin it to the top so that everybody can see it. So make sure that you get on over to see Ray's channel and Kirby Roseanne. She is doing a Filipino hashtag, so make sure that you get over there to see that. Next week on Wednesday, we will have a special guest. On this coming Saturday, we will have our giveaway for the 1,500 subscriber giveaway. So please make sure that you're here for that. And other than that, guys, of course, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Make sure you go on over to Ray's channel, give her the love. And thank you all very much for joining me. Remember to, of course, relax, color, and stay safe. Until next time, bye-bye for now.